This is another diet designed to allow the dieter to reach a healthy weight and take measures to improve their odds of living a long, happy, and healthy life. This diet plan was designed by the presiding member of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, Dr. Neal Barnard. The diet purports to accomplish this goal by releasing the power of the foods you choose to eat to enhance your health and slow down the process of aging. Unlike the Zone diet, this diet is entirely vegetarian and involves very limited fat consumption. Barnard believes that this diet can powerfully impact longevity because it balances hormones, enhances the immune system, filters the blood, and limits the impact of disease on the cells. The Eat Right, Live Longer diet is designed to keep the body healthy at the cellular level, improve hormone balance, and strengthen the immune system with the help of a vegetarian diet low in fat. The diet revolves around consuming organic foods to avoid pesticides and other contaminants. Barnard's diet also involves raw vegetables and fruits because they provide antioxidants and nutrients more effectively than cooked alternatives. This diet could be effective for vegetarian individuals who would be interested in adopting a vegetarian lifestyle. This diet is also for people that enjoy cooking and preparing foods and have the time to do so because there is little room for convenience foods within the specifications of this diet. If you aren't interested in vegetarianism, this diet is unsuitable for you. If you like meat and dairy products and can't imagine a life without them, go ahead and stop watching here. Also, because this diet requires a lot of prep and home cooking, people who require meal flexibility will have trouble making this diet work. This diet does not emphasize weight loss, but with considerate adaptations and considerations, this diet could easily be an effective weight loss plan. In the book devoted to the diet, there is only a single chapter discussing how the diet can potentially pertain to weight loss. Even though the Eat Right, Live Longer diet is not designed exclusively as a diet for losing weight, the author explains that a vegetarian lifestyle can be an incredibly effective means to lose weight, with only a few essential precautions. He believes that if you simply follow the recommendations of his diet, you'll never really have to diet because you will be eating responsible meals every day. Barnard's diet plan is not explicitly about losing weight, but making efforts to preserve optimal health. His primary argument for avoiding dairy products and meats is that they are packed with drugs, hormones, and chemicals that can negatively impact our immune systems and even make us ill. Unlike the Zone diet, this diet involves high consumption of carbohydrates to lose weight, citing research that contends carbohydrate calories are inefficiently turned into fat by the digestive system and that they take more energy to burn than fat calories. Another reason he supports a high carbohydrate diet is that evidence shows that after a person eats a high-carb meal, they emit higher levels of body heat, which supports the hypothesis that these sorts of carbs burn calories more quickly. He goes so far as to say that high-carb foods can actually burn more calories than they produce under some circumstances. He claims that following this diet can strongly influence hormone balance and help overweight people lose weight and improve their health overall. This diet claims to improve hormone balance by preventing hormone levels from spiking. Barnard explains that eating excessive fat causes hormone levels to increase, while consuming fiber has the ability to balance hormones. The book associated with this diet plan includes 100 pages of individual recipes and 14 days of unique meal menus made up of those recipes. Barnard also includes tips on how to shop to succeed with this diet and also explains how to get your kitchen ready for vegetarian cooking with very little fat. The typical Eat Right, Live Longer daily menu looks much different than the Zone diet. An example of an Eat Right breakfast would be fruit preserves, applesauce muffins, and an apricot smoothie. Lunch would be something like fruit salad, spinach salad, potatoes, and lentil soup. Dinner would be the meal that looked most different. Dinner may include garlic bread, tomato and broccoli pasta, salad with no fat dressing, and fresh apricot crisps. Barnard constantly emphasizes that for this diet to be most successful, it is vitally important that no dairy or meat products ever be consumed. There are many reasons why Dr. Barnard recommends raw vegetables and fruits, but one big reason is that these sorts of raw foods drastically increase the synthesis of a compound known as glutathione. Glutathione is a powerful antioxidant that can take damaging free radicals and other potentially toxic compounds and ship them out of the body. While the Eat Right diet does caution against the intake of excess sugars, it does not emphasize the potential importance of the glycemic index as a lot of other diets do. Most nutrition experts believe that the Eat Right, Live Longer diet is indeed a healthy diet if you have the power to maintain it. It's not necessarily a problem inherent with the diet, but most people would probably find it hard to follow because they are unwilling to commit to a purely vegetarian diet. Regarding health concerns, there are two primary issues for people over the age of 50 who are interested in the diet. The first issue is that the diet lacks both vitamin D and B12 and calcium. The diet plan does explain how to add vitamin B12 to the diet, but does not do an excellent job of explaining how to get the vitamin D and calcium needed for a healthy and balanced diet. Of course, one could add multivitamins and other supplements to care for these dietary needs. Barnard contends that if you follow his diet appropriately, you can get by with less calcium in the diet because you are eating less protein. Protein consumption hurts calcium retention, which necessitates an enhanced need for calcium. He also explains that if you get enough sunlight daily, you won't need vitamin D from the diet. The problem with this is that after the age of 50 or so, your body will start to produce its own vitamin D less effectively. This is a very strong vegetarian diet if you are interested in losing weight and balancing your hormones. You will likely lose weight if you do precisely as the diet says. The diet will also produce several health benefits, significantly decreasing mortality risk. This diet will likely reduce your risk of hypertension, heart disease, diabetes, and even some cancer types. The issue is simply a matter of your own personal commitment to the diet and your ability to spend the extra money necessary to live by an organic diet. We suggest you supplement the diet to make sure that you take a multivitamin with a total daily value of both vitamin D and B12 and 1 gram of calcium. Although this diet does not go into explicit detail regarding how to lose weight, their rule of thumb for your calorie consumption is that you should aim for 10 calories for every pound that you want to weigh. So if you weigh 200 pounds and want to weigh 165, you should eat fewer than 1,650 calories daily. This is the only suggestion that the author makes concerning your caloric consumption. Since this diet does not include high levels of protein and is very low in fat, you will easily be able to lose weight if you want to. Most of the foods suggested, outside of carbohydrates, are nutrient-dense, while not adding too many calories. Remember, however, that vegetarianism is not a surefire way to lose weight, because many people find that as they adapt to their new lifestyle, they find other ways to tack on unnecessary calories. Also, if you aren't overly interested or do not have the budget for a purely organic diet, the benefits of an organic diet are not fully vetted, and you will likely experience most of the same benefits if you choose your foods conscientiously, even if they aren't certified organic. Finally, recommendations such as avoiding tap water because of chlorine are not well founded, but may produce some benefits if only modestly significant. Eat lots of whole grains, vegetables, and fruits. Source produce organically and drink bottled water. No dairy products, no meats, no produce that isn't organic, no tap water. If you found this video informative and would like to learn more